The alarm rings. Coffee, brews, bills, wait. And another day begins. We're told we're free. Free to choose, free to work, free to build a better life. But what if the system isn't designed for most people to win? What if modern slavery doesn't come with chains, but with debt, dependency, and endless obligations? We trade our time for money, 40 hours a week, sometimes 50, sometimes 60. Years become decades. And before we know it, most of our lives have been spent making someone else's dream a reality. The old slave worked under force. The modern worker works under necessity. Miss a few paychecks and many people face eviction, bankruptcy, or hunger. So how free is a choice when survival depends on it? While millions struggle to get ahead, a tiny fraction of society accumulates enormous wealth. The richest individuals own more assets than entire nations. They influence markets, they influence media, they influence politics. And with every economic crisis, the gap often grows wider. The question isn't whether wealth should exist. The question is why so much of it flows upward. We're told success is just around the corner. Buy more, consume more, work harder, grind longer. Yet productivity has skyrocketed over the decades while many workers feel they're running in place. Housing costs rise, education costs rise, healthcare costs rise, but wages often struggle to keep pace. The game keeps getting harder, and many wonder if the rules were ever meant to be fair. Corporations seek profit, that's what they're built to do. But when profit becomes the highest priority, people can become numbers. Workers become expenses, communities become markets, and human lives become data points on a spreadsheet. The wealth created by millions often concentrates into the hands of a few. Not because those few work millions of times harder, but because they own the system through which wealth flows. The modern system doesn't need chains, it doesn't need cages, it only needs people convinced they have no alternative. Work, pay, repeat for 40 years, then retire if you're lucky, and hope there's enough left to enjoy what remains. But maybe the real power begins when people start asking questions. Who benefits from the way things are? Who writes the rules? Why do some people gain enormous wealth while others struggle despite working just as hard? And what would a fairer system look like? Because history shows one thing: no system lasts forever. Every system survives because people believe in it. And every system changes when enough people decide it should. The question isn't whether you're free. The question is how much of your life belongs to you.